Bienvenidos a esta nueva parada de Walkie Talkie. Estuvimos en Alaska viendo el maravilloso proyecto de Hooper Bay y desde allí, claro, la idea era saltar de continente y la verdad es que teníamos muchos kilómetros por delante, pero como se han dado mucho, hemos podido saltar a Australia, a un proyecto que nos llamó muchísimo la atención y que costó un poco de contactar y de llegar a verlos, pero finalmente hemos conseguido una entrevista con un proyecto que es una maravilla. Se llama Seabin, es un proyecto que diríamos, la traducción sería papelera del mar, y lo que consiste es en poner, como dicen, unas papeleras pero flotantes, que succionan, que limpian, que filtran los océanos, los ríos, de todo tipo de plásticos, microplásticos, basura, en fin, no quiero hacer un spoiler porque sería estropear la entrevista, pero tenemos con nosotros a Maggie, que es CEO y directora del Seabin Foundation. Vamos a hacer la entrevista en inglés, aunque habrán a ver subtítulos. So Maggie, thank you for being with us today and welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure having you here. So Maggie Paquet, sorry, it was so friendly, I didn't tell your surname is Maggie Paquet, Senior Director of Seabin Foundation. So, first of all, could you tell us briefly about the project? What's this project, please?
Well, it's many projects within one big umbrella name. So Seabin is essentially the technology, as you've just described, that acts like a pool skimmer mixed with a normal rubbish bin, and it sits in the water in ports, harbors, and marinas, and it filters the top layer of the water to remove marine debris and plastic pollution, as well as oil contaminants from the surface of the water through a water filter that is at the bottom of a catch bag inside this bin structure. And every day the catch bag is emptied, and we in that way remove a lot of plastics from rivers, marinas, and any upstream location that would otherwise end up in the ocean.
So basically, just to do it briefly, it's a swimming pool skimmer. So basically, does it have anything that just suctions the water, or if it's just, normally, how does it work? Is it a mechanical part? Is it a motor?
Yeah, exactly. It works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because it has a pump that goes in water, and that is attached to the bin underneath it, and it sucks the water from the top to go through the catch bag inside and comes out to the bottom without the marine debris and the plastic. So it's like a filtration process, and it does need to be powered. So it needs to be close to electricity, and it needs to have a fixed structure to attach it. So it's not floating. It's not floating in the open ocean. It's only in coastal areas or around lakes where we have infrastructure.
Okay, get it. So it's not in the middle of nowhere. It needs to be attached somewhere near the coast or whatever. Okay. And is it very big? I mean, it's 2, 3 meters, 4 meters diameter. How is it big?
Not that big. It's like a normal bin that we'd see in the street.
Really?
Just a regular bin. So yeah, it's about...
It's 1 meter.
Well, it's about 1 meter. There's one just here. Maybe I can turn my screen and show you.
Oh yeah, sure. Please, show it to us.
It's black, but it's right by the pool here. So you can see that the bike there, and then you can see the Seabin here.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I thought it was bigger. So actually it's like a regular bin.
Yeah.
And actually, so you have many of them. I mean, I don't know, how many bins can you put in a marina?
We could put one in every corner, and even on some stretches. Essentially, we only want to put them where we have noticed that there is a problem with accumulation of marine debris or plastics. And so we could install as many as there are spaces to plug the pump, and install it. But we have over 1,100 that have been sold around the world in over 50.
1,100?
Yeah, over 50 countries. However, this is a business model where the Seabins were sold as a product that anyone could purchase And this business model is no longer existing. So since 2020, the Seabins are only sold as part of a service product. So it's an offering as a service, which includes the technicians that take care of the Seabin, that empty the Seabin every day. And because of that, the Seabins are now only installed as part of a city program where there is a minimum of 8 Seabins that are installed within a city. So they're only installed in urban environments now, no more Seabins in other places, unfortunately. But at the same time, this is strategic. And I can tell you more about why this is strategic if you'd like.
Oh, please, come on, tell me more.
I just don't want to monologue, So it's strategic because we know that the Seabins, you've seen the size of it. It's a great technology to remove rubbish faster than any human would by picking it up, especially from the marine environment. But it won't fix the problem. The problem is way bigger than the Seabins can compensate for. So over 25 million tons of plastic are dumped into the ocean every year. And the Seabins won't be able to collect that many tons of plastic. And we need the people to empty them, and we need the people to put all of this somewhere. And the problem that we have is that it enters the ocean in the first place, or the rivers, or the creeks, or the lakes. And to stop that, we really need to have evidence of where it comes from. And this is what we now focus on. The Seabins are used as a monitoring tool to identify what are the problematic plastics, and then work with communities, with businesses, with corporates, with the public sector, with policymakers to actually change things at the source.
Okay, so Seabins are red flags, actually, a way of saying, hey, look at that.
Yeah, we don't want to be seen as negative. They're great. They're positive.
No, but I mean in a positive way. The world needs urgent action, so you have to say, hey, look at that. We should do something about that. So I think that's great. That's a great approach to the concept.
Yes, and it also allows, if we know that, let's say, in 2020 we had 100 straws collected in a month by one Seabin, and 2021 something has been done. Local businesses have changed their plastic straws for paper straws, or have removed straws altogether, which is even better. Then we can tell 2021 there's much less, and then we keep speaking with community, and the following year we can track that. And this is empowering, and this really shows that if this has been done with one type of item, maybe we can go in the construction sector and look at what type of plastics the construction sector is releasing into the marine environment. Can we change it? We've done this with fireworks last year, and we found fireworks items repeatedly, because in Sydney, where we're based, there is a lot of fireworks around the year, especially around big celebrations. But we find them in
you celebrate a lot, I think, in Sydney.
Yeah, there are many things to celebrate, but some of those plastic items were found in the Seabins, and we shared that on social media, and we shared that publicly, and we were told by a manufacturer of the fireworks company who saw the information that they didn't know that this was a result of their product, and they changed the manufacturing chain to remove lots of plastics that were found in the Seabins. Now, it doesn't make fireworks perfect, but it is an evidence that has been used for change, and this is what we're working towards.
That's great. So basically you have, you're in 50 countries, but you started in Australia, in Sydney, also in Los Angeles.
We started in Spain.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You started in Spain?
Yeah.
Come on, where? Where did you start?
In Mallorca.
In Mallorca?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. I thought you started in Sydney, in Australia. So the first project was in Spain, in Mallorca.
Yeah. The first Seabin. So Seabins were an idea that two Australian friends who were living in Mallorca for many years, they had this idea and they worked on it. They put their skills together to actually create a product after they had raised funds through crowdfunding. And it took 3 years to go from paper to actual having a commercial product. And that was 2015 to 2018. And 2018, the Seabins were a commercial product, were sold. That's when over 1,000 Seabins were sold around the world in over 50 countries by different representatives across the world. And in 2020, it became clear that really the vision was to do data monitoring and pursue change higher up in the flow-on effect or the snowball effect that rubbish comes from. So by literally doing data monitoring, it changed the business model. And now we are focusing on Sydney as a main city. We have done Los Angeles and California as well for over a year. We have done Philadelphia as well. Mallorca still was operating as not a full city program, but still had significant Seabins with a capacity to do data monitoring until recently. But at the moment, we're really focused on Sydney.
Fantastic. So I think we talked that you could do some videos on location so we could see actually the Seabins in action and so on. So right now we will connect with the video you sent us to see all the Seabins in Sydney and how they work with your collaborator there. So we'll come back in a minute and we're going to see the video right now. Hold on. Okay, now here we cut and then we'll put that video. Wow, that was a fantastic video they sent us. Thank you for your effort in filming the video. I think, Maki, you wanted to tell us something else that was there?
Yeah, so I've just wanted to share a little bit more about the big shipping container, the blue shipping container that is seen in this video filmed by Carly. And the Ocean Health Lab is a repurposed shipping container that has been transformed into a research facility where we have it solar powered and we have it painted with indigenous artwork around it with an ocean theme. And inside we have a dehydrator and we have a freezer. And this is where we process all the Seabin catches to be able to actually find every plastic item, including the microplastics, which in one Seabin for 24 hours of operation, we can find above 10,000 microplastics pieces seen from the naked eye. So this is what happens there, but it also is based at the museum. So it's, the host of the lab is an Australian National Maritime Museum. And we can, in that way, welcome museum visitors into the lab to show them what we're doing. And so every day, twice a day, we welcome visitors and take them on a 20-minute tour. And we show them the Seabin that was seen in the video not long ago. So that's the educational piece, and we receive school groups and corporates as well that sponsor Seabins around the city program because it's a sponsored business model. We rely on corporates who want to actually sponsor Seabins and put their name on it and and speak about the great impact that they're having. So
That's great.
yeah, this is the Ocean Health Lab, which is a big other project of ours.
Well, that's fantastic, because actually I can see that the Seabin is a whole ecosystem. It's not only about the product, but the service, the education. I mean, everything is related, and it makes the project bigger than just the product itself. So,
Exactly.
Mahi, congratulations for the initiative. Congratulations for doing such a great work and fighting against all the rubbish that goes into the oceans and the rivers, and just creating awareness about that. And thank you for being with us in the show. Well, for us, we have to wake up early to talk with you, so we have to say that. We have to drink many coffees to be with you this morning because the hour changed. But in any case, Maki, thank you a lot for being with us.
Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for walking, staying fit, and doing it on behalf of caring for our beautiful planet and all the beautiful causes that we want to care for.
Okay, Maki, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Bueno, pues ya habéis visto el proyecto del Seabin que pensamos que había empezado en Australia, y mira por dónde, ha empezado en Mallorca, en España. Es decir, es que somos líderes en todo. Y aquí acabamos el Walkie Talkie, esta parada en Australia. ¿Dónde vamos a ir? Bueno, sí que lo sabemos, pero tampoco vamos a desvelarlo de momento. Hay que andar, como sabéis, nos quedan kilómetros para hacer toda la vuelta a España. Estamos en Australia, hay que pasar por algo de Asia, África, en fin, no desvelamos más. Pero os esperamos en la siguiente parada de Walkie Talkie. Andad, usad la app, y nos vemos en el siguiente programa. Hasta luego.